Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Grayson Chrisley gives confession, Savannah having kids. Grayson Chrisley has given a confession about Savannah Chrisley having kids. This is something he has thought about for his sister. However, what he had to say shocked everyone, including Savannah. The two are close after she had to raise him and Chloe. So he knows her probably more than anyone else right now. There is a lot to unfold and uncover. Keep reading to find out more about this situation. Savannah Chrisley did have children to raise. When Todd and Julie Chrisley were sent to prison, she took custody of her younger siblings, Grayson and Chloe. This was a big step for her as she had never raised kids before. However, she did a great job, and everyone has applauded her for stepping up. This is something no child expects to have to do. However, Savannah stepped up in a lot of ways that are harder than people think. She did have a boyfriend during this time, Robert Shiver. However, the two ended their relationship, and she has not spoken much about it since. Fans thought this may have been the one she could have settled down with. Grayson Chrisley has given a shocking confession about Savannah Chrisley having her own kids. He started off by saying he would not be shocked if she did not want kids after raising her siblings. He also thinks she is wondering how it would be to have kids that were actually hers, not her siblings. However, if she does have kids, this is how he thinks it will go down. "No, I think you'll get married, then have kids. But I think you'll get married because you're having kids." Savannah loved his comment. However, Grayson told her that he has faith in her and obviously thinks she would be a good mother. It seems as though Grayson has two different sides that he could see. Either Savannah is going to be fine with not having kids because she had to raise her siblings, or she's going to have her own kids because it will be different. Regardless, Grayson thinks that she will get married and then have kids, but only because she is having kids. What do you think about this? Do you think he is right? Sound off in the comments below. We would love to hear your thoughts on this situation. Grayson Chrisley has always been known as the quiet one of the Chrisley clan. While his older siblings and parents have made headlines for drama, relationships, and bold statements, Grayson often slipped under the radar. But in a surprising twist, the youngest Chrisley finally stepped into the spotlight with a heartfelt confession, one that involved his sister Savannah and her future with children. The revelation didn't come during a staged interview or through a flashy press release. It happened in the most unassuming way, during a casual Instagram live where fans expected jokes, random cue, and maybe a playful jab at his siblings. Instead, Grayson spoke candidly, his voice wavering between teenage honesty and the maturity that comes from watching his family go through unimaginable ups and downs. "I think Savannah is going to be the best mom out of all of us," Grayson admitted, leaning back in his chair, his baseball cap tilted low. "She's always been protective, especially of me. Honestly, sometimes it was annoying growing up, but now I get it. She's got that mom energy. Like I already know she's gonna have kids, and they're going to be spoiled but also raised right." It was a confession that caught viewers off guard, not just because Grayson rarely talks about family matters in public, but because it gave fans a rare, unscripted glimpse into how he sees Savannah outside of the glitz and chaos of reality TV. Savannah's journey toward motherhood. Savannah Chrisley, who has openly shared her struggles with relationships, fertility, and the pressures of balancing career with personal life, has never shied away from big conversations. But hearing her younger brother speak about her maternal instincts sparked a wave of emotion among fans. Many commented during the live stream that they could picture Savannah holding a baby on her hip while managing her booming beauty brand. Savannah herself has teased the idea of children before. On her podcast, Unlocked with Savannah Chrisley, she's mentioned wanting kids, but only when the time is right. She's talked about her own fears, her hopes, and even the possibility of adopting one day. But Grayson's words seem to solidify that the dream isn't just a thought in passing. It's something her family already envisions for her. She's been through so much, Grayson continued, his tone softening. I mean, you guys know what's happened with Mom and Dad. She basically stepped into that role for me and Chloe. She didn't have to, but she did. And I don't care what anyone says. Savannah already is a mom in her own way. That moment wasn't just a confession. It was an acknowledgement of the sacrifices Savannah has made. When Todd and Julie Chrisley went away to serve their prison sentences, Savannah became the legal guardian of both her younger brother Grayson and her niece Chloe. At a time when most people in their mid-20s are focused on building careers or traveling the world, Savannah was balancing custody battles, school drop-offs, and therapy appointments, all while grieving her parents' absence. Fans react to the confession. The live stream quickly went viral. Clips circulated on TikTok and Instagram, with fans praising Grayson's honesty and maturity. Comments flooded in. Grayson said what we've all been thinking. Savannah is a mom already. I'm crying because this family has been through so much, and yet the love between them is so strong. Savannah's kids are going to be so lucky one day. She's already proven she's capable. For years, fans of Chrisley Knows Best have followed Savannah's journey, cheering her on through heartbreaks and career triumphs. Grayson's confession felt like a turning point, a reminder that despite everything, the family's story is still being written, with future generations waiting to carry the legacy forward. Savannah responds. Not long after Grayson's comments spread online, Savannah addressed them on her own Instagram. With a laugh, she posted a selfie holding her dog, captioned, "Well, looks like I'm a mom already. Just ask my fur babies." But Grayson, thank you. You don't know how much that means to me. Later, on her podcast, she elaborated, I do want kids. Absolutely. And hearing Grayson say that honestly brought me to tears. Because he's right, my journey hasn't been typical. I've been thrown into motherhood in a way I didn't expect, but it's been the most rewarding thing. One day, when the time is right, I'll have kids of my own, and I know they'll be surrounded by love. Savannah didn't give a timeline, nor did she hint at whether she'd prefer adoption, surrogacy, or pregnancy. But her words echoed a truth that fans had already recognized. She's capable of handling motherhood because she's already been doing it in real time.